Well, let's start with today's video lesson preview, and here to present it is Paul.
Hi, it's Paul back with you again. Hello, for today's lesson I'll need some help, so Elizabeth has joined me. Hi Elizabeth.
Hi, Paul. Don't scare them. Ready?
Yeah, why not? Today's lesson is certainly the most difficult and terrifying for all foreign students of English. The phrasal verbs. But don't worry, here comes the explanations. Firstly, what is it? A phrasal verb is a combination of a normal verb and a particle, an adverb or preposition, whose meaning is different from the meaning of the verb on its own. For example, to get means to achieve or to receive something. To get up means to leave to rise from your bed in the morning. I got up at 6 o'clock. To make means to fabricate, invent, manufacture something. To make for means to go to a place directly and without hesitation. After breakfast, they made for the country. To take means to accept, to get, or to receive something. To take up means to start a new hobby. I took up Taekwondo last week. As you can see, phrasal verbs have very different meanings from the verb alone. Phrasal verbs can be transitive, those which take a direct object, or intransitive, those which do not take a direct object. Let's look at transitive phrasal verbs first. Non-separable phrasal verbs cannot separate the verb from the particle. The particle must follow the verb. Examples: look after, to watch and take care of a person or thing. Mary looked after my dog while I was away. Come across, to see someone or something by chance. I came across an old book of my father's in the attic. Separable phrasal verbs have two structures. When the direct object is in the form of a pronoun, it, her, etc., the particle must follow the pronoun, not the verb. For example, a terrorist blew it up, not a terrorist blew up it. When the direct object is not a pronoun, it can follow either the verb or the particle. For example, a terrorist blew up the building, a terrorist blew the building up. Intransitive phrasal verbs do not take an object, so the verb and the particle are always together. For example, get up, rise from bed. I always get up at 6 in the morning. Get away, escape. The dog got away when we were bathing it. Break down, stop functioning. Our car broke down in the middle of a traffic jam. And now I'm going to pass you over to Elizabeth to finish this lesson.
Meaning of the particles. Although many phrasal verbs have a different meaning from the verb when it is on its own, the particles may give us a clue about the meaning of the phrasal verb. Here is a list of the most common particles used in phrasal verbs and their meanings. Up, an upward movement, an increase, an improvement, completing, ending, approaching. In, into, inward movement, inclusion. On, continue, on a surface, attachment, happening. Away, out of sight, leave, distance. Out, outward movement, finishing. A few more meanings. Down, downward movement, decrease, completing, ending, over. On top, above, not touching. back, return, reciprocation, reverse, through, doing something thoroughly, by means of, connected by phone, off, not including, away, separating, stopped. Please now go to the lesson, where you will find a list of phrasal verbs which all Pet Certificate students should know. Don't put it off till later. Do it now. Goodbye for now. It hasn't been so difficult, has it?
No.
Have a nice day.